So let's take a look at how to create tasks on Zelos. Tasks, shifts, to-dos, events, all of these items are essentially the same feature on Zelos. It is a collaborative platform where your team can share on-demand work and different assignments. So when you create new tasks, it depends on your needs, how you want to set this up. Everything obviously has a title, what needs to get done. This is the text that shows up in app notifications, on email subject lines, and also in the shared view for the task list. You can tag things as urgent, so there are separate email settings where the team members get emails for every single task that matches their profile, or just for those that are super urgent. You can add 2 different levels of detail. Public details, this can be a very long text if you need to. These are visible to the whole team who is qualified to see this task. This is the information that should make them decide, this is a job for me, this is what I can do. If there is some additional private info, like phone numbers, door codes, you can add this to the participant details. This information is shared only with the people who are actually working on this. So they've been confirmed into the participant list. So they're participating, and only then can they see this detail. You can create custom fields for your tasks. You can do them in the Manage menu. I've created 2 fields for myself, and this again really depends on what you need to get done. The custom fields are informative, so what is the location? If you have repeating locations, this will also show up in your reports later. If you ever need to segment your report based on a data point, you should create that as a custom task field. I've also created a field called taxi compensation. So this is informative for the team members. If they pick this up, is it a late night gig? Are they getting comped for a taxi? You can add up to 5 attachments to each of these items. These can be images, these can be files, anything that is necessary to get this job done. The attachments can also be targeted to the whole team or participants only. So as I attach this image, you can change the access up here. So either participants only or public. This is the default. When things should get done determines whether it's a shift, it's a task, if it's just a leisure activity. When things have a start and an end in this option, they're usually called a shift. And this means that people need to sign up before it starts. They should ideally start working during this time, and they should be done by the end of the shift. So when I fill in these times, I am able to repeat the task on different dates with exact same information. So if something is super repetitive, you can bulk enter these tasks for multiple days at once. When things are on a deadline, it doesn't matter when you start. You sign up, you start working, you need to complete before the date specified here. When things are to be done whenever, this is usually fun things. Either it's share my stuff on social media or just drop by whenever and help us get things done. You don't really have any dates to enter, but you can always close signups for each of these options some hours before or on a certain date. This is where you need the final list of participants. After this close sign-up state, no one else can sign up by themselves. You can, of course, add people yourself. So the magical targeting here, who can pick up this task? You can do this in a very simple way. So everything is available to all team members. You simply specify how many people you need. Maybe you need 5 people, maybe you need unlimited people. This will send a notification to everyone on your team. If you have more specific jobs, I do recommend to set up some type of targeting. Either you can group people by department, by anything. Create some profile fields. So the segmentation means the information from my user profiles will be used. So let's say I need someone who can drive, and maybe also they speak a certain language. Let's say they speak Spanish. So I have 9 members who are a perfect fit for picking up a Spanish speaking person from the airport. Others will not be offered this job. The option to require admin approval means that it's not first come, first serve. When people sign up, they go into a queue, and then an admin needs to come in and choose which people can start working. You can also create unlisted tasks, and you need to be aware when you create something as unlisted, it is not available for sign up. Nobody will get notified. You will post this in secret, and you need to assign the people after you publish. The additional settings down here is the ability to change the task supervisor. You can set some defaults in the manage section, but if I'm just doing data entry and this person is actually responsible for whatever needs to get done here, so I should change this to their name. So they will get all the notifications for chats, notification if someone has quit the task, and so forward. So it will go straight to the actual supervisor. So once you've created all of your tasks, they will show up here in the tasks view for your team. There's a few nifty filters up here. Admins have more. So obviously your team can't choose between slots available and full, because if slots are full, it will not be offered to your team. And when they browse through this really targeted list, it will only include the tasks that are relevant for their profile. So if you chose that the person needs to have a driver's license and the Spanish language in their profile, only those people will see the task up here. If you have any questions about our features, our pricing, or generally best practices, do not hesitate to contact our support through the website chat. We're happy to help you get started or answer any of your questions that you may have.